Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you are well. How have you invested in yourself today? What have you learned? What new skill have you picked up? My question today is, if you had £100,000 today, how would you invest that so you're not paying 40% back in tax to the government of England, to the Bank of England? I've been hearing some really good stories recently. I think Facebook's owner just bought some big 700 and something acre plot of land. I'm sure he's not going to live there. So the expansion of Facebook, Mr. Zuckerberg, is coming up. And obviously the all-on war with Google, who's bigger, who's better, who's badder. And Elon Musk is doing well. I think all the billionaires that are on my radio who I gain inspiration from are doing bits, especially during this corona. So you have no excuse. Right into this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about 2 hacks that I found out with my little mini businesses that I'm running. I'm trying to build up like the whole 7 streams of income, passive income, and in the process, I want to help you guys along as well, because I know I've already been flooded with a few emails, and I know as I get bigger and I start to expand even more, my time is going to be more limited and I won't be able to answer all the questions, but I feel like it would be good to help everybody get to that status quo and live their best life. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. I do drop videos as and when. Sometimes I drop 3 videos in a day, sometimes I drop 1 in a month, but they're always really valuable. So the 2 things that I'm going to tell you guys about now. First one is Postage. Now, when it comes to your business, I had been wasting a lot of money on Postage because I didn't understand about postage hacks in the UK. The thing with Postage is that size matters, and not in the way that you feel. In this way, smaller is better. So for example, with my t-shirt business, I had been posting my t-shirts in big poly mailers. I'll get an example for you right now. Right, just fell on the floor. So I've been sending them in these bad boys. And it was being charged at about £3.10 per package. But then when I went in one day, this guy was just really helpful, because he had seen my face a few times, and he asked, he's like, you always come in and you're posting t-shirts. Like, did you know that if you make the package smaller and flatter to fit through this grid, this hole? He showed me a little measuring, I guess, piece of plastic that they had. He's like, you could spend £1.40 instead of the £3.10 that you spend. And I said, oh, right, really? So what I did was I got these really large brown envelopes. I got these brown envelopes. You get 15 envelopes, 80 GSM for £1 in the pound shop. This is like, I don't know what batch, but I'm on 4 left. I haven't had any complaints with these envelopes yet, but the thing with these envelopes is that if it is caught in a rainy transit, it can tear or rip, and obviously the contents be exposed and the items not be received by the recipient or the customer, which could be detrimental for me. So I hadn't thought about it before. It hasn't happened to me yet, but I just saw I think a mail article or something, and my mind just wandered like, oh, that could happen to me. It wasn't even something about delivery. It was like, I think the mailboxes were being taken away in America for voting or something. I was like, well, they're gonna get that vote somehow, and then somehow my brain landed on these. So what you can do is stick to the poly mailers and just make sure you wrap it flat so it fits through the measuring. So you pay $1.40 instead of $3.10. And yeah, I did fit a t-shirt in here, guys. Up to a large had fitted in, like here. Had fitted, up to a large fit in there. So you just fold it, the arms, shoulders in on the back, the base, bottom half of the t-shirt up, and then you just really slot it in on the corners there, making sure each corner like lines up nicely. I was even able to fit in some of my icy rings in there. Well, my cards obviously say thank you for your purchase. So yeah. Now, in terms of parcels, I had tried to send some thank you gifts in terms of like lip balms, And because it was shooting up my price from 140 to the 310, and it was just me trying to be kind and say thanks, I was just like, maybe not. Maybe I'll try to save myself some money instead of eating into my profit so much. So I actually looked at like sourcing other freebies, these satin scrunchies, if they were female, or other things for men. But then, lo and behold, guys, I received a package the other day, and this package, don't know if you could read, I'm just trying to block, but it says up here. So this package is also, oh my gosh, my address is still everywhere. This package is also a large letter. So this is like a, let me show you guys the size of this box. It's quite a solid box here, but it still fit through the sizing. So this wasn't even classed as a package. It was still a large letter, which was like, oh my gosh, I could send even heavier things now. So that was just very interesting to me. So I thought to pass that on to you guys. So if you can package your things in these little boxes, it will be handy dandy. When it comes to international shipping, from what I understand, is that because a lot of my customers are in America, so you can send standard untracked for £3.66. But I think with standard untracked, it's not tracked and signed for abroad, but you do get a proof of postage. So if the customer comes to you and says, oh, well, I haven't received my item, at least you have a proof of postage, which is free of charge from the post office. And you can say to them, well, raise the issue with them. I'm not sure how long it takes. I would definitely suggest asking your customer to wait an extra week, because we are still facing some strains on delivery times with Corona, Ms. Rona still being around. But after the week, I would definitely refund my customer the full money and take up a claim with the postal service and explain to them what had happened with your proof of purchase. So make sure you keep those safe, right? And if you don't want the standard untracked, you could pay the £11.10 for the tracked and signed for. Now, I wouldn't advise, I tested it and I did send a brown manila envelope abroad, and it reached and it was fine. And I was really shocked, but I wouldn't really advise it, I guess, because of the rainy transit that could possibly occur, as I had mentioned before. But also with these manila envelopes, just to mention to you guys, I've got them in a pound store. I think they sell 3 in a bag for £1, and they're not bad at all. Or I'm a big fan of recycling, because I'm doing a lot of, I guess, buy and sell and a lot of sampling. My suppliers from Alibaba do send me my supplies in plastic polymailers anyway. So what I'll do with a polymailer like this is just like reseal it at the top. Obviously it's been busted, but reseal it at the top and send it back anyway, like to someone else, but not to a customer, maybe just to someone, I guess, who I'm writing some correspondence to, anything. Or if your customers are like really cool and they're buy-on whatever, you could ask them, hey, do you mind recycle packaging? Like we do that here. Like if it's something you would consider, we could offer you like, I don't know, 20% off your next purchase once it's within £20, or once it's within £10 to £20 or something like that. Like you can come up with a little marketing strategy to help your business, help you declutter your house as well, because there's so many of these bags I have, guys. They're like everywhere. They're everywhere. But yeah, that's one way to think of it. So that's the other way, £3 or £11. So it depends on what you're sending. At the moment, the things I'm posting are within £30. So I don't want to then ensure that they reach for another £11. I just rather refund the £30 rather than paying £11 each time, because it's gonna eat heavily into my profit, because I didn't add a like £11 charge onto my item. Basically what I do is I try to offer free delivery so it attracts more customers, because I hate after I've taken time on a website, taken my hour, decided really what I wanted, like especially when it comes to clothes, and you've thought, okay, this is gonna go with this top's gonna go with that shorts that I have, or this skirt, and these shoes like with bang, this hairstyle, but then you get to the checkout and they're like, this, like you get to the checkout, you put in your email address, you put in your delivery, you put in your contact information, and then bam, at the end they're like, oh, calculating shipping at the next step, and it's like a whopping $5.99 for shipping. Like that's a whole other accessory that you could have bought, but you chose not to buy. But not because you didn't want to buy it And definitely not because you didn't want to give it to ship. Definitely not because you wanted to give it to shipping. Definitely not because you wanted to give it to shipping. Like, no. Where $5.99 out of your pocket to shipping and go, that's like dead money. So I try to offer free shipping within my purchases. Anyway, I'm trying not to make this long. Hack number 2. So I was just like, okay, what are the things that I like when I receive a package? So I was just like, you know what? Packaging is nice. I like the communication. Like, I've received items before in the past, like it's in my other YouTube videos where it's been like nothing. Like, you just get this box and it's just plain paper in there, like no kind of color, no kind of zest, no kind of tanginess, no kind of like your five a day to your life, like one of your five a day, not even quarter of your five a day. So it's just like, what did I buy this item for? Like, it's not dressed properly, it's not inviting, it's not making you feel like you're appreciated. So I was like on the hunt for good ways to make thank you cards. So I went on Vistaprint. Let me just tell you the price of the Vistaprint business cards. So I'm just gonna look this up for you right here, right now, just in case y'all think I'm lying. Right? So what I was thinking, okay, I don't want huge flyers because I'm still starting. I just want a nice, small, cute message. So I was thinking, okay, good hack is that I can make a double-sided business card, front obviously with my logo and my brand, and the back with a nice, cute little message to say, you know, thanks so much for your purchase. Like, we really appreciate you as a customer. Find us here if you have any questions. Follow us on this if you would like to keep up to date with what we're doing. Here's 10% off your next purchase, or tag us at or using this hashtag, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, cool, like, let me get some business cards done. And when I went on the Vistaprint, guys, so many things gave up while trying to do that search. But it comes up to around $14.47 for 100 business cards, front and back. 350 GSM, no, 300 GSM. This is excluding delivery, so I would assume you put £3 delivery on top of that. Now, do I have a hookup for you guys? I will do 400 GSM cards, including delivery, plus design, a basic design though, nothing like hectic, front and back. So double-sided 400 GSM, something that looks like this, £15 plus delivery to your door. So you don't have to worry about saving money by buying a printer and buying cardboard from the pound shop and designing it yourself and then printing it out one side and then trying to put it back in the printer the right way to print it the next side, because these were all the videos I came across when trying to save money because I'm real frugal. So this is one I did. So it just is very basic. And the front, it has the logo, the name, and the, not hashtag, but the, it's like with Nike, you'll have a tick, then it'll say Nike, then it'll say just do it. So the slogan, I guess, that goes with it. And in the back, it's just a simple where to find us, thank you for choosing us, tag us in your merchandise, shop again and use 10% if you like. This is just a very basic one, but just to show you, it is 400 GSM. It's nice and thick, but it goes really well in envelopes or anything. It can come in any background and stuff that you desire. So if you are interested in this deal, which won't be here often, and well, for long, not often, I'll leave my email address below, because I am actually trying to brush up on some of my skills, because with everything going online now, I've had to do so much learning, so many new things, like in terms of video editing and picture editing and movie editing and clips and chop changing, speeding up, understanding pixels, dimensions, music changes, like beats, phrases, so many things, guys. But anyway, those are my 2 hacks, to do business cards as your thank you cards and to make everything small when it comes to postage. Be sure to check out my shop if you like. If you are interested in the deal, as I said, for me to make your 100 business cards for you, 400 GSM, which is not going to be a business card. It's going to be a thank you card. It can also be a business card if you like, but I really don't think people are taking business cards nowadays with the coronavirus. I think this is a smart way to do your thank you cards. Let me know. If not, just pass this information on to someone else. Make sure to subscribe because I'm already at 49,000 views. I just need 1,000 subscribers to be able to monetize my videos and attach my store to my YouTube, so it will help a lot. Much love and continued success, and stay sexy and beautiful, people. I'll be back with more videos. I have so many more things because people ask me about my masks, where I got them done, in terms of for commercial use, and I guess for advertising of your brand as well. It's good to wear your own printed mask, and I'm like the frugal queen. Like, I'm the bargain hunty. Like, if you want to know where to get something good quality and for cheap, like, you always check me. I'll also be running you guys through my Alibaba like process, like how I found that. Like, it's very basic things. I need to break that one down. Like, but if you are just listening to this, an insight into my next video with Alibaba is going to explain to you that you need to have 3 things at hand. You need to understand the shipping costs. You need to understand the production costs. You need to understand the logo customization costs. And what I advise is ask about 10 to 15 suppliers. And when you draw yourself up a nice table. So you'll have supplier name, shipping cost of supplier, EXW cost, so just the unit cost, and then customization fee. And then you could draw up a nice little table and compare them all. And what you can start doing from there is start like telling one, well, okay, well, I'm getting this customized logo cost from this other supplier, can you match? Or I'm getting this shipping cost from this other supplier, can you match? Or I'm getting this I don't know, unit-based cost from this supplier, can you match? And basically you can get these guys down to your agreed figure. I mean, you can lie, but it would be good to get an estimate, so they know that you're not lying. And there's a bit of jargon that you have to use, so you let them know that you're going to be a returning customer who will be doing frequent business with them and will be looking to partner with them for the long term, which is what they love to hear, because a Chinese like good business, and everyone likes good business, to be honest. But next video for that. Keeping this one short and sweet. Don't forget, level up and love. Subscribe though. Subscribe.